you watch a great fingerstyle player, often it feels like you're watching a magician at work. In this course, we're going to peek behind the curtain and get into some of those fireworks that make fingerstyle guitar so exciting. If you're new to fingerstyle guitar, there's probably some things you probably already have under your belt. If you have some basic fingerpicking patterns, where to put your hand on the fretboard, that's really helpful. But how do you get onto the path towards all of the exciting things that got you into fingerstyle to begin with? This course is for you. This course differs a little bit from what I've done in the past, in that I've designed this one to serve as a sort of buffet style, where you get an introduction to all of the really cool things, or what I like to call fireworks of fingerstyle playing. To start out, we're going to look at some basic percussion. How do you get the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat and the cymbals going, just sort of visualizing the whole guitar like a drum set. After that, we're going to go into harmonics. These are some of the bell or chime-like sounds that you hear a lot of great fingerstyle players using. But how do you actually learn to approach them? We'll look at artificial harmonics, natural harmonics, bro-style harmonics, and how to incorporate all those together. After that, we'll look at building a more rhythmic fretting hand. We'll go through hammer-ons and pull-offs, and how when you have more of an active fretting hand and doing some of those hammer-ons and pull-offs, it opens up more possibilities for the picking hand to fill in some of the sound. And then we're going to talk about synchronizing the left and right hands. We'll talk about independent thumb, talk about chord melody, and building some banjo rolls. And finally, we'll touch a little bit more on some of the expressive things, on how to get sort of a neck vibrato, but also how do you really gain a sense of timing versus groove, and how all of that interacts with everything that you learn in fingerstyle playing. To get started in this course, you're going to need first and foremost a passion for fingerstyle guitar. The second thing is just a little bit of basic experience in it. Perhaps you've taken a course that gives you all the overview of the basics of guitar, but also with fingerpicking and fingerstyle in general. Some fingerpicking patterns, some movements around the fretboard. All of this is going to be helpful in order to take full advantage of what we find in this course. The goal that I have set for you taking this course is just a good solid foundation for all of the different techniques that we go through. In fingerstyle, the sky's the limit. You can take any technique and go any possible direction that you want to. But how do you start? You need a good solid foundation, and that's what we're going to provide here in this course for you. The techniques that we go through in this course are some that I have loved to discover over the years. I'm excited to share all these with you in this course. So grab your guitar and let's get started.